What is the cost of living in Dallas? This is one of the most common questions I get from my clients considering a move to the Dallas area. So if you're considering a move to Dallas, stick around because we will cover it all in this video. Also, make sure to stay to the very end because I will give you a complete cost of living breakdown. Hi, I'm Dee Walton, your partner in real estate, powered by Monument Realty. And not only am I a local realtor here in the DFW area, but I've also lived here for over 15 years. Okay, so we're gonna start by taking a look at each kind of cost category, and then I'll give you a quick summary of my view of how much it ultimately costs to live here and the quality of life you can expect based on your budget. So first things first, of course, is housing. Obviously, this is a big one. The average home here in DFW, when I run these numbers, was about $467,000. Now, this is the typical price for a single family home with about 3 to 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. If you're looking for something larger or smaller, prices will of course vary. With mortgage rates in the 7 to 8%, you can actually expect housing to cost you on average about $4,000 per month. Of course, along with housing, you need to know what you'll be paying for utilities. Right now, the average cost of electricity is around $160 per month. Water is going to run you about $104 per month, while sewer and trash are likely to cost you about $80 per month. Gas runs about $114, while the internet will cost you about $80 per month. Adding all of these numbers together essentially gives you an idea of what the shelter will look like for you budget-wise. Also, if you find this information helpful, I'm going to ask you that you do me a huge favor, like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help the channel. Now, back to the information. So, let's talk about your personal needs. How much do groceries cost here in the Dallas area? Obviously, this is going to depend on how many people are in your family and what kind of food you eat. But here's what an average grocery store run looks like for me and a family of 4. We're going to spend roughly about $500 to $600 a month in groceries. So let's actually move on and talk about how you'll get to the grocery store. Let's take a look at transportation. So average gas prices are hovering around $3.30 right now here in the Dallas area, and it has historically been lower compared to the average in the United States. In Dallas, we also have DART and a couple other transit buses, and it would cost you around $1,900 for the year for a regional pass and about $900 for a local pass. Another huge cost category is going to be, of course, healthcare. You'll likely at least want to find a good primary care physician for your annual checkups and prescriptions. In Dallas, the average healthcare cost runs about $460 per month. This will, of course, vary if your insurance coverage is provided to you by your employer. It will also vary based on how many of your family members you will need to cover on your policy, as well as the policy that you choose. Now, if you're here in the DFW area or even moving here, you're definitely going to want to try out a few of the restaurants. The average prices for restaurants on most date nights is going to be around $70 per person. This will be for something at the mid-range restaurant with at least 3 courses. Finally, let's consider the average cost of rent here in the Dallas area. If you're not ready to buy a home and you want to start out with a rental while you look at your options, you can expect to pay around $1,300 for a 1-bedroom for 1 month. And if you're looking for a 2-bedroom, that is going to cost you around $1,800 per month. Most rentals do not pay for your utilities, so you'll want to factor that in as well. Overall, the cost to rent for a 2-bedroom apartment here in Dallas is roughly about $2,300 a month. So a huge reminder, the cost of living here in the Dallas area is going to vary considerably based on your specific family and life situation. However, I can say safely that the overall cost of living in Dallas is about average compared to other cities of a similar size. So if you would like to hear more about what it's like to live in the Dallas area or its cost of living, let me know. Comment below and let me know what your questions are, and I'll definitely help you out. Also, if you live here in the Dallas area already and you have some comments about some of the cost categories that I covered, I would love to hear your thoughts as well. Also, if you stay to the end, as promised, here you will actually see a graphic of the cost category breakdown for the DFW area. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.